or from tech, or you're already into data domain, but I want to level up my skill in the same domain. Student, freshers, IT, non-IT, students. Great, yeah. Okay. And few IT. Okay. First year BTech, that's great. Okay. Non-IT, CSE student, great. Okay. Okay. Third one, what is the purpose? What's your, for every session or whatever we enroll, we'll have assumption and will purpose, no? So what's your purpose? Learning new things, certificate, what certificate I joined, or how to implement or how to use the particular concept. Learning new things, a certificate, okay. Upskill, okay. Great, great, okay. And I saw a few questions, already people started asking few things, and based on that, I can assume that they have basic knowledge, but they want to know how to implement. Okay. I think Ayush mentioned something like that. Ayush Verma, I believe. Yeah. Learning new thing. Okay. Great. Final one. What is your aspiring role? What's your aspiring role? AML engineer, AST. Okay. BC. Okay. All of the above. Okay. Okay, okay, great. So I got a base idea, like, yeah, you people already started using AI tools, okay, and yeah, even school students have started using AI tools for their homeworks. Yeah, I can understand that. And a background, lot of freshers I see, college students are there, so it is good to see young people and learning new things. So I can assume that it's more about new for maximum crowd, and yeah, most of the answer are like B and C, like developer AML instead of data scientist. Yeah, it is good. Okay. A developer. Okay. Final year student. Okay. Fine. So yeah, during this course, during this webinar, I will transfer my knowledge to you people. Okay. And also will share the certificate the end. But always I feel that knowledge is always greater than certificate. Any piece of paper, if you have a real knowledge, that will add a value than a certificate. Okay, it's good to have a certificate, but always a knowledge will add extra point. Okay, somehow you will get certificate, but adding having a right knowledge or a good knowledge will have. So be concentrate, have your concentration fully on this session. Okay. If your family members are roaming here and there and making noise, just tell them don't disturb me for next 2 hours. Okay, be cool. Okay. So yeah, so keep this in mind. Okay. Attend 3 day session, you will gain knowledge and also you will get a certificate. Okay. So this workshop is useful for how to use A in full stack. Okay. Yeah, I will tell you. I will no, we'll build a simple application. Okay, because of diversified participants, we'll take into consideration, and I will tell how to implement, how to build, and how to deploy everything. Okay. Uh, okay, fine. Next question. Okay. Next question. What is AI? And don't just say artificial intelligence. What is AI? It is coming from Navakkal. Okay, now. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay, AI is a tool. Okay. What is AI? Machine brain. Okay. Mimic human behaviors. Replacing human. Okay. Time saving tool. Good. Those are like purpose of AI. Okay. Or mode of AI. The tool is like AI is a tool, no? Yeah, it is a mode to communicate. And time saving is a purpose. But what is actually AI? Okay. Or how can you determine whether an application is genuinely powered by or AI driven or just a rule based one? As most of you are from computer background, I can believe so will usual typical systems will be like, will write a condition, based on the condition application will work, right? So how can we say an application is really powered by artificial intelligence or rule based one? So personalized answer, it's more intelligent. Okay, if it answer more intelligent, okay. A is the science of training a computer system to perform. Okay. on their own from, okay, think on their own from the past training data. Okay, okay, Mahalakshmi, I can understand your background now. Okay. Through automation, okay, answer is based on real data. Okay. Computer as a human. Okay. Some spelling mistake, but still I can understand it's a human. Correct? Okay. But how they started testing? How, if I'm saying an application is a AI powered, okay. Now we have multiple techniques, but initial stages, how they started, no, differentiating whether the application is AI based or rule based, or can you think when they started this? Started, by forgetting this one. Yeah, Rudragaon. I'm from South. Yeah, correct. So there was, how many of you know Alan Turing? Not sure. Okay. He invented a no step. Okay, maybe I missed this technique to test this one. Okay, whether an application is really or device is really a AI powered one or rule based one. You know how? Assume, okay. Now I am sitting in my room, system room. Okay, and if I'm asking some question, the question will go to two, places. In one place, a human will be sitting. In other place, a system will be there. Okay, you will ask the same question to both the thing, and when you get a response, if you can able to differentiate, yeah, it is AI and it is a human, or if it is a machine one, and if it is a human response, if you can able to differentiate that, then the test is failed. But when a device can respond as like human, then we can assume it is a machine, AI based machine. Okay, it should not overpowered or overperform or underperform. Okay, someone said above the human, no, yeah, they have a ability, but a real AI powered system should mimic human. Okay, it should respond like a same person. If I'm talking to a human being, how should it be? The same way it should. Okay, that is a real AI. Okay, so yeah. Okay, and the journey started in 1950. Okay, these are all will, simple one. I will not talk much about theory, history, and all, no worries. Okay, but the real journey started in 1950. Okay, that time itself they started bifurcating or finding A techniques. Okay, so 1950 they started Turing test, and then logical theorist. It is like instead of a deep, you know. um brute force theorem, ignore all this. Okay, there are a lot. Instead of that, they come up with a lot of techniques, tree based algorithms and all. Okay, and then 1978 is winter period. Okay, fun cuttings and limited computation. But then 1990s the real ML based concept comes into picture. Okay, like we come up with a lot of effective models, support vectors, decision making, and many ML models are powered with math stats. Okay, many ML models, and also some tree based models also there. Will I will talk about it. Okay, and then in around 2012, okay, a deep learning concept comes into picture. Okay, that actually made a huge impact. The time when I started, or when I was in college period, it is. Okay, so the real deep learning part comes into the picture. And during 2017, okay, whatever AI tool you are using nowadays, no, the initial, the first alphabet was written during that time, 2017. Google come up with a new, very good topic. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, a concept called attention. That paper released in 2017, and after that, using that, many companies build their own models, AI models. Gen AI era, begins in 2017 onwards. Okay, so this is a basic overview. Okay, fine. And then what is machine learning? I will not talk much about these images, no text. Okay, but a same thing I have with for you. Okay, okay. We can say machine learning. Machine learning. Okay, I will tell you. As like human learning, how you will learn? If I'm saying I'm learning Tamil, I'm learning English, or I'm learning science, how will I learn? Either I will go for a coaching center, schools, during schools. Okay, a instructor will be there or a lot of books will be there. No, the mission, based on it, like Duolingo with the help of language. Okay, correct. So practitioners like that. As like I refer one document, no, some documents, books, data. The same way, machine learning also based on completely based on data. Here we are not defining any hard code rules. Okay, if new data or if a user asks this, go like this, right, left, no. Instead of what I'll say, in the past people went like this. They take right turn, left turn, something like that. For this scenario, they taken right turn. For this scenario, they taken left turn. Example, I'm telling you. So I'll pass the entire data. Okay. So based on that, the system will learn. They will, it will start learning the things. Okay. But in that also we have many subsegment. Okay. Supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. A good, cool picture here you can find. It is a supervised learning. Okay, you have a data. Okay, you have a data. As like here, a kid has a clothes, bucket full of clothes. No, so her mother is instructing her how to do a laundering or how to fold it. Example, let's take as a kid, as a first timer, assume if I see a cloth, I will not know, I will not know how to fold it or arrange it, or I will not know how to put it in the wardrobe, right? My mom will guide me how to do that. Correct. A supervisor, a person, expert is there, no? So you will have the data, you will have the no sufficient data. Along with that, you will have a result. Okay. Here also, I have clothes and also I have a trainer to guide me how to correctly fold it. Okay, that is called supervised. You will have the data and past data and also past result. Okay, example, I will tell you for this scenario, a person purchased a credit card within 10 seconds or within 1 hour, the entire credit card amount is swiped. Okay, and it is a past data assume. Okay, so and within 10 minutes, he called the customer care stating my card, I didn't spend, but the entire amount is showing as a zero. The available amount is showing zero, which means some you know fraud transaction happened, right? Or another example is I purchased a card and I swiped, as soon as I swiped for 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, where the limit is 1 lakh. So it is a normal one. But as soon as I get a card, or as soon as I no made the payment to my account or I put the amount in my account, if everything goes out, there is a red flag. No, in the same way, in the past, I will share the actual data and the result, whether fraud is happened or not. Likewise, I will pass. The machine will understand the pattern. Okay, it will create a relationship between the data and the result. Okay, and it will understand. And the new scenario, as soon as you get a card and if a transaction happened, immediately an alert will go to the bank and also to the customer. That is what you used to see. Even whenever I use a credit card. Okay, as soon as mostly whenever I made a first huge transaction from a particular bank, I will get a call from bank, especially with the HDFC and SBI. They will say, sir, some amount 20,000 was spent on your card, is it yours? They will ask. Okay, or 50,000. So how it happened? The machine predicted there is a possibility this could be a fraudulent transaction. Sir, voice. Am I audible, people? Is it clear? Okay, maybe if he's asking me to slow down, maybe I will slow down. Okay. Assume. Okay. So how it happened? How I got a call? The system predicted or it got noticed that something happened. It can be true or not. So this is helping the bank. Okay. Okay, you are loving my okay, Tamil like okay, cool guy. Okay. And then so yeah, it is how it happened. It learned from past data and predicting the future incidents. Okay, this is called supervised. Okay, second one is unsupervised learning. Okay, what is unsupervised? As you can see, there is a kid. Kid alone is there. Okay, a child is there. Okay, but her mother, no one is there to supervise. But most of the cases, even though I don't know how to fold it correctly, but I'll be very curious, no, with the colors, right? Something like, when I see the cloth with a blue color, I will put it in one place. When I see a red color clothes, I will put it in one place. When I see yellow clothes, I will put it in one place. I'm not sure whether it is mine or my sister, my mom, dad, or whoever it is. I don't know. But based on color, I'm putting it somewhere, right? The same way. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning also, there is no one to guide, there is no past data to say it is right or wrong. But it will no cluster, it will group the data. Out of 1,000 data, if it sees some data points, similar data points, it will group it. Okay. One good example, I'm sure most of you are using OTT, right? Netflix, Amazon Prime. How the movies are recommended to you? If you open your mobile, best one, okay, Instagram. Instagram, I'm sure most of you will use. Okay. If you open your Instagram and your friends or your moms, everyone's reel, whatever you are getting, the reels, whatever you're getting, it will not be same. Correct? How? It will take what is your pattern? Okay. It will take what is your pattern. As soon as you start using it, initially it will give a generic one. And as no, by the time you spent on the particular reel or the likes or comments, okay, it will learn it and it will match with the similar people. For example, your pattern and my pattern is similar. Okay. And I watched two extra reels which you didn't watch. Maybe that will recommended to you. Okay. There is no one to say the reel what I watched, it is exactly good one or matched one for you. But the system will understand your pattern and my pattern are same. So whatever additionally I watched, it can be your taste also. So it will recommend to yours also. Okay. Something. And if you open big basket or any even Swiggy Zomato, it will recommend the food items or products. Okay, that one. Okay. Reinforcement. Okay. So yeah, reinforcement is there. Even we are using this in the Gen and RAG concepts, LLM based one. But what is reinforcement? Okay. System will predict. Okay, system will do an action. But if it is really good one, or if it is a correct one, it will get a goodies. Okay, it'll get a positive feedback. If it is wrong, it will give a penalty. Okay, negative feedback. Assume, okay, you folded, when you are kid and you folded all the clothes, but instead of keeping it in the wardrobe, okay, instead of keeping it in the wardrobe, you kept it in the shoe rack along with all the shoes. As soon as your mom sees that, what she'll do? If it is in the wardrobe, she'll reward you. Okay, she'll appreciate you like anything, right? But if it is there in the shoe rack, she'll give a nice kick or beat. No, same way. Okay, when the model did an action that is same or which is correct, you'll get a reward. Okay, but if it is not relevant or if it is incorrect, you'll give a nice penalty. Okay. So this is for a reinforcement. Okay, this is how it will work. Okay, she killed me. Okay, cool. For a cloth. Okay, cool. So this machine learning thing. Okay, but before building the models, okay, we will we will do lot of pre-processing. Okay, mostly we'll get the raw data. Okay, we'll do something. Maybe you may not know the entire one. If I take, it will go for a long time. But for example, okay, uh, system will not understand human language, right? This is what you learn from long back. When I started seeing computer from that time onwards, they used to say system will not understand human language. It will know only system language, numbers, right? Same way, if it is a no text one or if it is like sentence something categorical one, we used to say categorical, we'll change it to numbers. Okay, it's a one kind of pre-processing. Okay, and will bring all the values into same range. We call it as a scaling. Likewise, we'll do lot of pre-processing step before building the model, before training, building in the sense, before training the model or machine. Okay, this is one key thing in the machine learning. But the advantage of deep learning, okay, there is one advantage. I said no, around 2012, 2010, this deep learning concept comes into picture. How it works? It works like 1 minute, 8:40 minutes. Okay, how it works? Okay, deep learning actually, they come up with this idea based on our neural network, human neural network. You know what is neurons, right? Neural network, right? What is neural network? Neural network? Not in the deep learning basis. I can see there are many uh, no tech guys here. Okay, we have this one no? Inside here, skull, a brain we have, right? So brain is made up of a lot of neurons, and each one is connected, interconnected, right? That is neural network. Okay. Whenever whatever we think, whatever action we do, it is based on our brain actions or a response from the brain action. The same way, the deep learning concepts also comes into picture. They derived based on that. Okay. The input will go. For example, this kind of, let's take one animal pet. Does we are passing this image to the deep learning model. Okay, there is an input layer. It will go to multiple neurons. Okay, here I will not do any pre-processing. I will pass it. Okay, needed we can do it. We can do a lot of things, but even without that, I can pass it. The input, it will go. Each neuron, this one green circle you are seeing, right? Assume that is a neuron. Okay, it will go to each neuron. Okay, so one neuron will capture the eyes. One neuron will, it will automatically capture. Okay, one neuron will learn about the ears, body, length, everything. I will not define anything, but the neuron itself, each neuron will take its own perspective. It will own portion, and it will start predicting it. Okay, it will start learning it. Okay, and then it will compare, and at last it will say, yeah, the eyes seems like a cat, and even ears are seems like a cat. Likewise it will give. Okay, likewise each neuron will give a its suggestion to the output layer. Okay, and it will check for the probability, which segment probability is very higher, and at the end you will get the output. So by seeing this, I can say 89% it is a cat, but 90% it is a dog. Okay, so it will compare. You can see, right, the Pomerian and the cat. Okay, this image kind of cat also, it kind of a dog also, right? So based on that it predicted. Okay, whether it is a cat or dog, and cat is 89% and dog is a 90%. Okay, sir, can you explain Hindi after English? Okay, sorry, I don't know Hindi, unfortunately. I don't know. Okay, and the session is completely on English. Maybe if you have any doubt you can ask me. I can clarify. I can repeat once again. Okay, I wish to learn. Soon I will learn. Okay, in the future webinar you can see me talking in English, Hindi also. Okay. So lazy compare. Okay, cool. No other languages, only English. Sorry. Okay. Fine. Cool. Um, so next one. Okay. Here is the difference. Okay. If I'm passing a new data point, okay, new data point. Um, for a machine learning, we have to, a data scientist should be there. He has to do the engineering work. Okay, you know what is engineering, right? If we take a civil engineer or mechanical engineer, a person will do a lot of stuffs inside that. The same way here also, feature engineering will be doing. Okay, I will clean the data, I will pre-process it, I will scale it, and I will find what are the uh, features, what are the which are the points are very much important, and then I will send it to the model. Okay, and the machine learning model will learn, and it will start predicting the future data point. But in the deep learning, it will automatically learn everything. It will capture each point by its own. It will learn, and it will start giving the output. Okay, you can see this example. Okay, maybe I will show you something else. Okay, the difference. Okay, can you able to see my whiteboard? Put in the chat. Not sure what I shared before. No, whiteboard, no, right? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, how about now? Yes, I'll show you some examples for machine learning and deep learning, and also few websites, some interesting website. Okay, for both. Okay, let's say machine learning, how it will do. Okay, we'll take two things in the machine learning. Okay, one is like a stats based one, number based one. One is a tree based one. Okay, a simple model I will take. I will not go in depth. Okay, a simple example is 1 minute. Yeah, a simple example. If I want to say stat based, no calculation based one. Um, Assume insurance premium. How many of you know insurance, health insurance premium? How it is calculated? There are many factors. Okay, there are many factors to determine premium amount. But can I say that when age is increase, premium amount also will increase, right? Yeah, people say age based, right? So I'm passing a model. There are many factors will pass it, but human as a human, maximum we can see 3 dimension, right? So if I put a lot of features, it is very hard. So I will take one note for 2 dimension. Uh, okay, one is like a feature. Okay, this one age. Okay, age, and this is the output. Assume it is an input kind of thing. Okay, in simple time I will tell you this is a kind of output. Okay, premium, let's take. I am passing lot of data, past data. Okay, something like this. Okay. Mm, okay, something like this. Can you see? So I'm passing a lot of data. Okay, and after passing it, when I plot it for a 2 dimension, it seems like this. Okay, so what system will do, what my machine learning model will do, a simple linear model, I will tell you. Okay, it will try to draw a linear line over here. Okay, 1 minute. It will try to draw a linear line over here. Okay, for a 2 dimension, I'm telling you. Like the age is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, something like this, and the premium is 10K, 15K, which means 1,000. Okay, 20K, 30K, something like this. Okay, so when the premium get based on this, it learns something and it draws some new line. In the future, when you apply for a insurance and your age is like 25, okay, so it falls here, no? So it will say the premium amount will be around 10K. Okay, and when you say 35 something, it will say something like this. Okay, and this for one input value, and for two input we can draw like this. Okay, something like this. This is one axis, this is one, this is one, but it is really hard to see that. Maybe I will show an example where it is. Yeah, you can see, right? Now you can see two colors. Okay, in 2D plane you can see something like this, yellow and red. Okay, but when you pass it, this is a 3D actually. right? Yellow, green. So when it is like this, it'll draw up some line like this. Okay. Assume it is in the center. Okay. I can't even. Okay. So, when I take a ball or something, I don't have much items near my desk. Okay. But assume, okay, when you have something like this in a 3D plane, you will get a line which connects three dots, three angles. Okay. So it will, create something like that. Or there is one more model I said, no, SVM in the previous slide. Okay. During 2012 time, or sorry, 1990s time, they come up with, SVM and other models. So those cases and all will, it'll create a plane when you have an angle something like this. It will draw a hyperplane. Okay, something like this. Assume, okay, something like this. Instead of a single line, it will have like this. Okay, if a point falls here, okay, here one output, here one output. Okay, something like that. Okay, it'll create a hyperplane. Okay, we call it as a support vector mission, SVM. Okay, SVM is support vector mission. Okay, a support vector will create. Okay, it is not visible because of your. Oh, is it? You are not able to see. It is nothing. I showed my phone actually. Hope my you can see, no. Instead of a line, it'll be like this. Okay. What is the? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fine. Got it. And other models are like tree based. It will not go with the mathematical questions. These are all like stat and math based one. But there are tree based one also. Okay, what it will ask, it'll know when you pass the data point. Okay, when you give the data point, it by no the model itself will create a question. Okay, whether age is greater than or not. Okay, if it is a question, I will not define anything. The model itself will create a question. Okay, greater than 50. Okay, 15 or like 50 will take. Okay, I'll remove this. Okay, and it will check, any disease is there. Okay, yes, no, yes, no, and male or female, something like this. Okay, and then what it'll ask, any operation, no, something, any operation, the disease, any operation happened in the past. Okay, the system will itself will create lot of question, and when I pass a new data point, it will go in this flow. Okay, it'll go like this. If it is above so and so, below like this, it'll go like this, and at the end it will give an output. Okay. How many members? That is also true. But assume if you are taking for one person. Okay. So this is the basics, two types. But maybe for this one, I will show an interesting website. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah. How many of you use this one? How many of you use this? Have you seen this? Me? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Nostalgia. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. 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 So even this one, we can take it as an example for a tree based one. The third one I said, right? Tree based one. We call it as a decision tree. Okay. It will take decision based on tree. How the tree is there. A lot of branches are there, no? The same way. Okay. So here we'll play a simple game. For that, I will ask you to know just a minute. Right. Sometime this website will not work properly. It's not my website, so don't blame me. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'll refresh. I'll restart. Okay, let's start. Just tell me. I will select a character. Okay, I'm going with a character. We are going to find a character. Just name one character. Which which who is Vijay? Okay, which one is more popular? Or if I see a lot, I will pick that. Okay, Talapati Vijay. Okay, Doraemon. Okay, Harry Potter. Come on, yes. We have 300. I can see very. Uh, Here we have to pick a famous one. Okay, famous personality. So I can't pick my name. Okay, Prabhas Chota Bheem. Okay, Masti. I can see a lot of Dhoni. Okay, Guvi Selumani. Okay, cool, fine. So a lot of MSD and Vijay I see. Okay, which one shall we go? Now tell me, Dhoni or Vijay? Vijay, Vijay. Okay, it's STR who? Okay. Okay, so maybe most of you know if you are. I assume that even North people know. Okay, or let's take Dhoni. Okay, he is famous in South region also, North region also. Let's take Dhoni. Okay, so we'll go with the character. Okay, so Byram. Uh, this site is not working properly today. What happened to this? Network, it is fine. I have a good internet. That is why for this problem I have a solution using my AI tool. Okay. Okay, Mithun Balaji. Okay. I have good internet, that's why we are connected and you can easily hear me. Not sure. Okay, it's live view session. Okay. Does your character is live in India? Tell me. Yes, no. You have to answer quick. Yes. Okay. Maybe this is going to Is your character married? Yes. Is your character is a woman? No, right? So no. Okay. Is your character sportsman? Sportsman? Right. Okay. And what's the next one? And one more thing is like in this game, you will not see, same number of question all the time. Okay, sometime it'll answer in 10 question, sometime 20. The machine learning model will also do in that way, the decision tree. Okay, based on the branches. Level is same, but it'll take a call based on that. Okay, so RCB, no. Okay, he's your character wicket keeper. He's famous for that, right? Yes. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think he don't seems like a 40 plus, but tell me, yes, no? Okay. Is a character linked with the Chennai Super Kings? Has your character been involved with drugs? No. Okay. Can you see the output? Even the decision tree will work in the same way. A machine learning model. Okay. But only thing is, we don't need to select anything. The system will automatically raise a question and it will answer with the data points. And at the end, it will predict and give the output. Okay. It will create its own rule. Okay. Fine. How about deep learning? Okay, we'll give a demo for a deep learning. Okay, we'll change the version. My camera is this towards this side, but I shared here, so I'm stopping here and I'm sharing back again. Okay. Hope you can see my screen. You can see the teachable mission, right? Yes. Okay. It's one good example for deep learning. Okay. So we have to train the model. We have to pass the data. The model will train and it will answer. Okay. I'm not. If you never tried this one, just check it. Okay. You can just go to Google. Just go to Google and search as Google Teachable Mission. Okay. Just go to Google and Google Teachable Mission. This one. Okay. The first link you can open. Okay. You can train for voice, images, everything. Okay. Now we'll go with the image. Okay. Maybe first we'll give a name. Maybe I will take something like, yeah, I will take my Rubik's pyramid. Pyramid. Okay. I will move away from my camera. If not, it'll take mine. Okay. Sorry. It is not capturing actually. Wait. Okay. Not a no, because of background, it is not capturing. Maybe I will select myself. Okay. Um Selva I will mention and camera can see. Okay, I need to stop from the Zoom. Okay, I stopped it. Can see right now. I will give this as okay. First class. It is like a pyramid. Okay. I will give like some 200 images I selected. Okay, and second one is like Selva. Okay, here I am giving my photo, my pic. Okay, you can see. I'm just selecting some. Even I never taken this much selfie, but now I'm taking. Okay. So I'm selecting myself. Okay, fine. So I selected, I passed almost 200 data for pyramid and 200 for a Selva, and I'm training the model. Okay, these are the key things you will learn it during when you are learning deep learning stuff. But simply for now, I will select train model. Okay, yeah. So it's started training. Okay. Okay, the training is done. Now you can see. You can see the output right here. For Selva, it is saying 100%. Are you able to see the left bottom, sorry, right bottom? For pyramid, nothing. For Selva, 100%. Okay. When I show this one, can see, right? The difference. Guys, please respond. Yes. Because I will not know whether I disconnected or you people there or not. Okay. So, can see, right? So when I show, when the image captured, automatically it predicts. Okay. And when I take it off, it is showing Selva. Okay. So this is how it works. The training model example, very simple example for a deep learning one. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll go with the next one. Just give me a minute. Okay. Hope my screen is visible. So we saw a basic about ML and DL, right? And from 2017, the Gen AI concept started. Okay. But what is the difference between, um, 1 minute? Yeah. What is the difference, like between machine learning, deep learning, and Gen AI? Okay. What happened? Just give a minute. Again, some technical glitch. Okay. Okay, cool. Slide shows second screen. Okay. So these are the key things, key difference. Generate a new text and audio and image where okay. So if you see the machine learning and deep learning, okay. Uh, we initially started with predicting new things or classifying new things. Okay. Not new things. I will be trained on one stuff. For example, as I said before, I will give a data like where identify whether it is a fraud transaction or not. Okay, or the premium will be less or high or whatever it is. It'll learn and it will create the same one, right? Correct. Deep learning also it will classify, as like shown whether it's a selva or pyramid or water bottle or mouse or whatever it is, or a dog or cat or lion, whatever it is. So it will just repeat whatever is existing one. But generative AI, you might have heard the word generator a lot of time from your childhood, right? Generator, generating new things, right? Generative AI also same. Okay, it will create new stuff. The machine learning, a typical task of machine learning, deep learning is you know repeating or doing same task, but generative AI will create a new item, new things. But it was built on top of deep learning. Okay, the generative AI will create new stuffs. Okay, but all these are created or built on top of deep learning techniques. Okay, well, no need to go in depth, okay, to confuse you. Okay, so but basic information, it will predict and classify, requires feature engineering, as I said before. Okay, so a person, data scientist, should be there to identify the data, understand the data, do cleaning, pre-processing. Okay, and it will work well with the structured data. Okay, and example, credit card scoring, spam emails, the emails automatically in the Google Gmails, so many emails will come to your inbox, but few will go to the spam. How it is, taking the call, got trained in the past. Okay, with the keywords and all. Okay, and deep learning concept also find the but the deep learning concept, it will automatically find the feature in importance, it will automatically capture. Okay, but compared to machine learning, the deep learning model need lot of data. Okay, and for machine learning, as I said, it will work well with the structured data, which means tabular format or something like that. But deep learning will work on image also, speech also, text also. Okay, that is why all the nowadays we started using phones and we are unlocking with the fingerprints or with the photos, facial things. All these are backed with the deep learning one. Okay, it will identify, it will attend the pattern. That is why I started. Now with the simple techniques, it is able to predict it or identify the person. But to create a new things, a generative AI concepts comes into picture. Okay, fine. Okay, what are the things you can create? You can create text, images, not only image, video also. Okay, a continuous image with the audio is a video. Okay, and audio and code. Okay, these are the contents we can generate. Okay, and so if we are talking about Gen AI, most of the people first choice will be ChatGPT, because that is what initially started, right? ChatGPT. So how the ChatGPT works? Okay, how the ChatGPT works? We are giving input. Let's say in a layman term, I am giving an input. For me, it is going somewhere, it is doing something, and is giving me the output. Correct. But what actually happening? Your input is a prompt. Okay. You are giving a sentence, 2 lines, 3 lines, no? Okay. Puneet, you want me to go back? Okay. This one? It's nothing much. Text, image, audio, and code. Okay. Fine. So next one, when you are giving an input, when you are asking something to the chat GPT, what is happening? It will not go directly. Okay. It will tokenize it. Okay. It will separate it, and then it will convert it to numbers, and it will go to the transformer, the neural network magic. Okay. So neural network, it will go to the neural network and the transformer architecture. It will go to there. This is the kind of, we used to say CPU, right? Or for us it is a brain, right? Even for this architecture, transformer is the core thing. Okay. It will go to this, and then it will decide what are the things are important, and it will predict words. Actually, it is not creating or generating complete content. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, for example, can you see my whiteboard? Are you able to see? If not, yeah, I shared the two screen only. Yes, no. So what it will do, when I say, it is a very typical example. Okay, once, sorry, once up on. Okay, so when you see this, what you will say after this? Whenever you see or whenever you hear once upon, what is the next word you will come? Okay, yeah. So it will not start writing the text immediately. What will do? This is the input. Okay, it will go to the transformer. Okay, transformer. It will predict the next word. Uh, Now this will again go here. It create once upon a time. Okay, this one will add. So as I said, it is built on top of deep learning, no? So this is the actual input. From this it predicted A, and for this, okay, for this it predicted time. Once upon a time, there, okay. So for the entire thing, this one is the output. Okay, like word by word it will predict. Okay, in the back end, word by word it will predict in the back end. But okay, so this is how the output will be generated. Okay, but deep learning also predicting, even deep learning can do that. But why generative AI? Why transformer? Okay, one thing is a drawback, we can say it has a memory. Okay, Ganesh, you want me to explain once again? Okay, I'll tell you. Assume the input is something like this. Okay, once upon is the input. Okay, now what the model will do, it will just predict the next word. Okay, once upon a, once upon a. Okay, when this is the input, this is output. Okay, and when the entire thing is the input, it will automatically do the next step. Okay, for this, time is the output. Okay, and for this, the output is, for the entire this, it's upon a time there. Okay, and the next word will be lived. It's a famous Tamil dialogue. Okay, a movie dialogue. Okay, there lived a ghost. Sorry, some automatic. Okay, fine. So So whenever I write a G, it is automatically taking as a round one. Okay, ignore it. So it will do that. It is just predicting word by word. It is predicting word by word. Okay, it is not generating the entire thing in a shot. Okay, maybe we are getting within a minute, within few seconds, right? But in the back end, it is actually predicting. Okay, so you can see why it can. ML question you asked, no? ML will work with a structured data. Okay, when it is unstructured data, the ML will not learn the pattern correctly. Okay, but that is why I said deep learning will read the text. Even if you pass one paragraph, it will predict the text. Okay, uh, one person said my voice is low. Is it audible clear? Am I loud enough? Okay, cool. I got a confirmation. Thank you, guys. So, um, what is the drawback in the deep learning? Okay, deep learning have a issue called memory. Okay, even if we start reading a book, after going to second line, we'll not be able to recollect what I read as a first word. No, in the two lines, I will not be able to recollect what is there in the first line, first word, or second word. Right? The same way, deep learning also have some issues. Okay, so for that only, in the deep learning also we come up with the concept. Initially, they come up with the concept called RNN. Okay, recursive neural network, we'll say, but this has a memory issue, so they come up with LSTM. Okay, LSTM, which we call long short term memory. Sorry, long short term memory. Okay, assume it is a memory. Okay, my in a short, writing pad, it is little difficult. Okay, so long short term memory. So they try to solve with this. This is also deep learning architecture, but even this one was not able to satisfy that much. Okay, um, then they come up with a concept. Okay, called this. Okay, just give me transformer architecture. Okay, so the ability of, no, I will not go much into this. Okay, but I'll give you overview. The ability to do, of the transformer is, it will not read word by word. The model, that this technique, this architecture will not read the sentence word by word. Instead, it will read entire things in one shot. You can see it over here, no? How much text a model can see at once? GPT-4 model can see 96,000 words at once. At same time, it can read 96,000 words. Okay, it is not just reading the content. Okay, it is not just reading the content. It will create a relationship. Okay, for example, let me say, I'll tell you that Silva is a data scientist. Okay, scientist. He also teach tech concept. Okay, so it will create. Okay, it will create relationship. Okay, even for this, whenever it see he, the word he, the system will understand it denotes Selva. Okay, and also it will check what is the important words, what are the key things in this word. Data scientist, teach, take, something like that. This is and all, it will automatically ignore. And also it will connect the possible, for data, it will connect Selva, it will connect scientist, it will connect teach, it will connect tech. Okay, and scientist also it will connect with all the words. Okay, this is how it will memorize, it will give the attention. Okay, this we call it as attention mechanism. It will give importance, it will read the content at once, and it will highlight the important words, tokens. Okay, and the context window is large. Based on this, it is predicting next word. Okay, this is the paper the Google employees introduced or released in 2017. That is called, attention is all you need. Okay, introduced in Google Landmark 2017, the paper release called "Attention is All You Need." This is the big benchmark, that makes in the AI world. Okay, after this only all the ChatGPT, Claude, all this implemented, use this and build their models. Okay, so based on this, they built a lot of models. Okay, one is like text-based model. We call it as a large language model. Okay, what is LLM, large language model? Simple. We are training with a small data, 1,000, 10,000 lakhs or 10 lakh or crore, right? But these models are trained on trillions and billions of data, billions and trillions of data. Okay. For example, GPT-4 is the parameter of GPT-4 is 1 trillion. Okay. What is parameter? Previously, I said, right, for predicting premium, I passed, I trained on a age. Correct. I trained one model, machine learning model, and the parameter is only one, that is age. With that, the model is able to predict the premium. Correct. But this GPT-4 is trained on 1 trillion parameters. What if I train a same model on premium with the no age, no numbers, sorry, their habits and all other stuffs. Likewise, the model is trained on 1 trillion data. Okay, so how they scrapped terabytes of data from online books, webs, codes, all these things, and thousands of GPUs were used over the months. Okay, on multiple languages. Based on this, it got trained. Okay, so that it can able to write a essay, email reports. Okay, and debug codes. All this is possible because it got trained on a lot of data. Need sounds are at your side. I'm not sure. I'm not getting. Okay, fine. So it got trained on trillions of data so that it is able to perform better. Okay. Um, few LLM landscapes. Okay. GPT-4. Okay, from OpenAI. Okay, GPT and all this. The Anthropi is giving the Claude A. You people maybe I'm sure. Uh, Rajesh, are you saying that my voice is not clear? Okay, fine. So the Claude A, you may be using Claude A, no? It's by powered by built by Anthropy and Google Gemini 1.1, and now we have lot Meta, we have Mistral, they have, and XA they have, no Twitter they have Grok, all this. Okay, they built a lot of, and there are a lot of models we have. Okay, using this, we are nowadays we are able to know um, do this chat GPT stuffs. Okay. Not only this is a kind of text based models. Nowadays they started implementing image models also. Okay. We can hear you properly with the okay. Guys, you check your speakers. Okay. If there is a voice or volume is very low, or try to use a headphone, something like that. Okay. So there's not just a text model, language model, but nowadays, no ChatGPT, Claude, they all integrated image model also, which can able to generate new images. Okay, fine. Okay. So, but do you think um, we are asking something to the model, and it is giving. Okay, it is giving output. So can we say it is a Q and A interaction? I'm asking something and it is giving. So can we say it is a Q and A? Question and answer? Yes? No? Okay. 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 So whatever input I'm giving, it is a question, and whatever output I'm getting, it an answer. Can take it that way? Yes. 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 Okay. But unfortunately, I would say, or most of the people from tech people say, no, no. I'm not asking question. Just have this. Okay. Uh, think from this perspective. I'm actually not asking the question. I am instructing. I am giving an order. Okay, I'm asking the no. I am instructing the model to do something. Okay, so why I'm saying this? That is in the very next part. Okay, which is very important. Okay, it will change your perspective how you are giving the input. Okay, you are not asking the question. Okay, so whatever input you are giving, we call it as a prompt. But prompt is not just a question; it is an instruction. Okay, so a question can be simple one. You can can say in a simple word, but instruction should be very clear. Okay, as per your instruction, the model will perform. It has a set of rules. Okay, so not I would not say rules because it will not ask, but if you follow these steps, you can see a lot of difference in the output. Okay, whenever you give a prompt, be clarity. No, you have a clarity on what you are asking or what you are saying to the model. Okay, the prompt should be clear, concise. Okay, and and specificity. What actually you need, and if you want a creative output, give a creative prompt. Okay, so I will give you some example. Maybe I will show you. Okay, not sure. I will talk about what are the things we can add, okay, with the demo. But now I will just show based on this prompt what are all things we can create. Okay, prompt based text we are creating nowadays. You can see you are using ChatGPT, Gemini, all this. For audio, I would say well said lab. Okay, I'll put it this. Okay, put in the chat. Okay, well said. Just Google it. Okay, well said lab and 11 labs. 11 labs. Okay, 11 labs. This will really give a, and the 11 labs will be very good one. Okay, I used to for a free version I used it very it was very useful actually. But the negative thing is if you do multiple logins with multiple accounts in the same system, it will ban all the account. It will ask you to upgrade you. It will ask you to pay or use a paid version. Okay, in the same IP address, if you do multiple logins with different account, it will ban everything. Okay, but it will give a good result. The 11 labs. For example, if I'm giving some prompt, okay, scenario is like think like a two-person conversation, like a movie dialogue. Okay, if you pass a movie dialogue, the system will automatically, you have to pass the movie dialogue and you have to pick the audio. Okay, the system will automatically add the pause. It'll add the funny, if it is funny it'll add laughing sound. Okay, or a tone down if it is a sad one, it'll tone down. Okay, all this thing automatically will do with 11 labs. Okay, and video we have Alexander, you can try. Okay, Alexander, search it as Alexander uh, generator. Okay, it is banned, that is why I'm not able to show. Okay, for my account it is banned and I can't use my office official one. Okay, because it is tokenized one, no, so for now I can't. Okay, it is very easy, user friendly one, just explore 11 labs. Okay, rack, prompt based rack. This is the core thing for this webinar. We'll talk about this in detail where uh, rest of the days completely. Okay, and yeah, maybe I will show you one demo. Let me take LM Studio. I will open a local model, local application which runs on my local system. LM Studio. Okay. So font size. Okay. Okay, Prachla, right? I will answer for your question. How useful you will get to know. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, Ganesh, 11 labs will sometimes it will throw an error, but compared to Wilson lab, I felt it is completely based on errors based on free version. Sometimes it will throw an error. You have to rewrite it, but output will be good. Sometimes audio will be not perfect. Okay. Um, Not sure how when you used. I used till last month with my personal account. I got some good output. Okay, I will check about it. I will explore about it. Thank you for the notification. Okay. Um, well said lab also like audio generation one. Okay, so hope you can see my LM Studio page. Okay, so here I know it's a platform. You can download the models, no LLMs locally, and you can do all the task. Okay, instead of ChatGPT, Claude, you can do it, but it is offline one. Okay, once you have to fill this means download it, install it, then you can use it locally. Okay, there are multiple models available in this. Okay, can see. I downloaded Gamma, Google's Gamma 3, 4 billion parameter. So here 4B, 1B, you can see, right? This is what I said. ChatGPT 4, the GPT 4 version is trained on 4 trillion, right? Likewise, the Gamma it is trained on this version trained on 4 billion, and this one is 1 billion. Okay. Yeah, we can use Hugging Face. Okay. So a person is saying my screen is not visible. Can you guys see my LM Studio, an application? Yes. Okay. Just close it and open Rajeshwari. Okay. Fine. So I can ask something like, something. Okay. Actually, I tried something for you people already. Okay. For a testing purpose, I can't do everything right now. It'll take time, no? But I'll start initiating something. Okay. I I am thinking to build an application. Suggest me if it is good or not. Okay. Uh, Create an app that generate meme based on situation. So I'm just giving something like this. Okay. We'll see how the output is. Okay. Wait. Okay. I already given the prompts. Okay. System prompt. Okay. That is why it is giving this way. Um, I'll paste it somewhere else. Okay. Now we'll start one. Okay, let's break down whether the building meme based situation app is good idea or what. Yes, it is a good. Is it a good? Yes, generally, but so on. So it is giving no. But what if I write a prompt much more in a better way? Okay, usually prompts there are three main different prompts. Okay, one is one is system prompt. System prompt. Second one is user prompt. Third one we say AI or assistant prompt. Okay. So what is system prompt? Okay. System prompt is nothing but I'm asking the system to behave in such one way. I will tell you, Pranav. Okay, I will show you. Okay, there are three main types of prompts. Okay, one is system prompt. Okay, so here I can give a character to a system. Okay, you are so and so person. You are capable of doing so and so. Okay, and you have these limitations, that limitation, so and so on. Okay, so I'm setting some character for the system. That is called system prompt. Okay, and user prompt is nothing but whatever inputs we are giving. Okay, as a end result. Here also I showed on, no, so this is a user prompt. Okay, even system prompt also given by user, but I'm setting some constraints to the model. Okay, a or assistant prompt is nothing but this one. Okay, a giving some output. Okay, so a is one. Okay, so what are the key things we should add in the prompts? I will show you here. I'll show an example. Hope you can see my screen, notepad, right? Yes. So I'm giving some, this is a one kind of detail. Whenever you get into a production level application, when you're building a production level application, you have to define a lot of things. You have to give, prompts, a lot of prompts, or set some constraints. Okay, something like I should say who you are. Even it is LLM. I should, if I give some role, you just go back after the session. You just go back, like ask a system to review a resume, and also say that you are a senior HR manager who reviews, profiles and pick a right candidate, something like that. You give a character and then give your input. You will see a huge difference. Okay, so here also I'm giving some name and the purpose. Okay, and who you are. See, it is not necessary that I should say like you are 12-year experience, but if I say that, it will behave in a way. Okay, when I say you are a senior product manager with 12 plus years of experience, the LLM will start behaving like that. Okay, and honest and so on. Capabilities. Okay, what are the capability you have, what are the limitations you have, what are the instructions. Okay, read the product idea provided. Okay, whatever idea I gave, read that. Okay, and evaluate across clarity, feasibility, differentiation. Okay, and you might notice. Okay, if you ask one thing, ChatGPT will give output. If you ask the same thing again, it will also give an output, but the format will not be same, right? First time it may be in one word, or not one word, one line, two line. Second time, three line, four line. The words will vary, right? The format, alignments will vary. That also we can fix it. Okay, the output format. I'm asking strictly follow this output format. Okay, when I give this, okay, see here, the for a previous output you see, right? I asked this one, and I'm getting output like this. And if I paste this, okay, so when I paste this one, I pasted this prompt, system prompt, and I'm giving the same one. Okay. Now this one will wait. I don't think it started reading this. It's a good prompt. Wait. I think you take this one. Okay, we'll see. No, it is not taking. What happened? Okay, I will do one thing. I will give the prompt here itself, the condition. You are brutally honest one, and so on, and I'm giving my idea. Okay, it's a old version. I didn't even update one. Okay, okay, it's a old version. It is not working fine, I think. Okay, but I will show you one. I'll show you the actual example. Yeah, see here. The similar kind of question. An AI application that woke up people by shouting motivational quotes until they become successful. Okay. Can you see? And can you see the output format, the JSON format? Sorry, just give me a minute. Yeah. Can you able to see the difference? Before it was in text space. The same thing here. I gave a idea and a system prompt. Now the output is this way. Whatever I asked. If you go back, go to the bottom. See, I asked idea summary, brutal truth, hidden assumption, what actually works, suggested pivot, and feasibility. The same way it gave idea summary, brutally truth, hidden assumption, whatever. Okay. And maybe if you need, I can show you it actually. Okay. Just give me. I hope you can see my Claude. Okay. Now I'm pasting this. Chat GPT. Yes. Evaluate this app idea. I'm giving this a try. So now it is giving some output, some text, no? Let it. Okay. Now I'm saying some prompt. Okay. I'm giving additional information and then I'm giving asking same idea. Okay. Now you just see this. Can you see the difference? It will not think too much and you can compare the result also. Okay. So gave around seven, all this, strong position ideas, all this. Okay. Good voice, humor, lot of things. But what I required, based on this, it is giving. Okay. So your prompt is not just a question and answer, it is an instruction. Okay. Be clear with your prompt. Maybe we'll build an application. Okay. How many of you tried Google AI Studio? Google AI Studio. Okay. No, no, no. Okay, let's take this as a task. Okay, let's take this as a task. Okay, I'll show you one example to generate API. Okay, Google AI Studio you might have used to generate a chat application or to generate images, right? How about creating an application itself? Have you created application using Google AI Studio? An entire application. Completely created the project. Great. Yes, I had. Okay, no. I'll show you one time. Okay. Just give me a minute. I just paused my screen because some sensitive information will be there. That is why I'm just pausing and resuming it. Okay. Maybe I'll show you this. Okay. First, just Google it. Google how to open that. Google AI Studio. Just simply Google it. Okay. You will get the first link. Okay. Click on this. Okay. Click on the get start. Okay. Yeah. It will take you here. Okay. It will take you here. Instead of this, okay, this as usual a chat GPT based one, like a chat GPT. You can ask and it will give you. Okay. So here go to application, click on the new here plus icon. For you, you can see a create app, something like that will be there. Just click on it and you can create. Okay. I already created one idea I discussed few minutes back, right? Similar way, okay, similar one I created long back, in the month of April 24 I created. Uh, See this. Okay. Maybe I will show you how to do that. Click on the plus, create application. Here you need to give a prompt, prompt. Application. Okay. What is application? An app that solves some task, right? You think about any task, okay, anything as some, funny thing shared, right? Tamil meme based on a situation. In the same way, you think about a task, okay, maybe a fitness, suggester application or slot booking one, whatever you want to solve, you just think about it. Give a clear prompt, okay. I'll show you my prompt, what I have given this, okay. So Tamil meme reply generator. I'm a kind of person who always, not always, the most of the scenario I used to share the memes, no reply in memes. Okay. So instead of searching for the meme, I was thinking, what if there is application that generate a meme or dialogue based on the situation. Okay. So here you can see, right? I'll tell you what is the prompt I actually gave. Okay. Maybe I will have it over here. Yeah. Here I have. I already have it here. Okay. So I'm saying build a modern, visually attractive web application that called Tamil meme reply generator. I'm from Tamil Nadu, so I mentioned that. Okay, this should be funny, engaging, and highly interactive one. And not just that. Okay, I how it should look, the UI user interface. You write your own, not necessary. It should be correct. Even if you didn't mention that, if you simply write, good looking, blue color, black color theme, something like that, the system will understand. Okay, and what are the inputs I need to collect from the user. I mentioned it. Okay, and how the output should be. Okay, Vadivelu mode, Rajinikanth mode, you may not know, few of you may not know, but there are some famous actor like Vadivelu, Rajinikanth, Vijay and all, and corporate office mode. Okay, savage reality mode. Okay, some memes I want and other stuffs. Okay, a detailed one. Okay, even one tip is like, even if you are not sure how to do all this, think about your idea, visualize it. Okay, maybe if you want, you draw it in the paper or in the paint. Okay, and then you draft a simple prompt with you, give it to the chat gpt. Okay, give it to chat gpt, asking for the prompt. Okay, I need a detailed prompt to create web application for so and so scenario. I want so and so information. Give a detailed prompt so that I can generate an application. The ChatGPT or Claude that will give a prompt, and you can create here. Even whatever I use here, I didn't write exactly like this. Almost I have written 20 to 30 lines, my requirements, and I shared and I generated this one. This is called vibe coding or vibe generating. Okay, so all these I generated using ChatGPT, and I just copied and pasted over here. Okay, simple. Here, if you go create plus paste your prompt. Okay. So if it is this is the one, just copy and paste it. Okay. And click build control. Okay. You will see a magic. Now application will generate. No, the application will be created. In case if the application is not up to your mark, up to your expectation, I'll show you the application. Okay. If it is not up to the expectation, here again you can see the left bottom. No, here you can generate. Give another prompt to improvise it. Okay. In the left bottom you can see something like this. I am typing. Okay. You're seeing, right? So here you can give. I'll show you the prompt. Okay. Waiting for the situation. Now it is asking for the situation. Okay. Yeah, you cannot publish, I think, but you can share it. Okay. You can share it. Here you can have a share option. If you want to publish, you have to go for a paid version. Okay, some credits will be there because people will started using the AI models in the backend, no? So it will go from your account. So they need, they want you to have Google asking you to have some project account. Okay, you can't publish, but you can share it. You can make it as a visible, anyone with a link, and you can share it. Okay, so I'm just changing it. I will show you. Give me a situation. Give me a situation in the chat. Put it in the chat. Yeah, sharing is alternative to make live. Um, Situation is like maybe I will only type if I'm not getting a reply. So something like mom using the grinder near our ears. Okay, someone pasted this or something like this. Okay, one person mentioned mom using a grinder when I'm sleeping. Something. Okay, we'll put it. And the mode is like work life, college, or relation, salary, random chaos. Okay, maximum comedy or maximum heroic entry. Something like this. Okay, emotional damage or savage roast corporate. Maximum comedy I will generate. Okay. For the people who are not from southern region, you may not understand the actual tone or something because of the language or the movie concept or movie dialogues, but it will give some kind of funny one. Okay. What is this? Some Vadivel version and Rajini version, Vijay version. தூக்கத்தை அசைக்க முடியாது ஆனால் அம்மாவோட கிரைண்டர் நாய்ஸ் அதுவும் வேற லெவல் ஸ்டைலு சில் ப்ரோ idli ready ஆகுது something. Okay, people who are from Tamil or southern region they may know. Okay, corporate mode here, maybe you can see this. Dear mother, the decibel level of your current grinder speed is significantly impacting my sleep bandwidth, the way we write a corporate email. So I can just simply click on the copy, or I can click on the WhatsApp the one, and it will send it. Okay, some savage replies, and also today's one. I created this application only with a prompt. Okay, only with a prompt. So if you have a paid version, even you can launch it. Okay, and I have seen lot of people. Okay, I have seen a lot of people who created very good application during my previous. I conducted one hackathon. Okay, so I was host. I was giving an orientation for a hackathon, and a lot of people participated, and they create a lot of useful and funny memes. Okay, funny, not memes, sorry, funny application, useful applications. So try something. Okay, and this is your kind of take home task. I will i will tell you how you have to share it. Okay, by end of the session. Okay, is it added a value? Have you learned anything extra, at least 1% with this Google AI Studio? Yes. Okay, fine. We'll go back to the topic. Okay, we'll go back to the topic. Okay. So using prompt, we can generate a text, audio, video, and even application, right? A code. We generated a code, right? Now RAG. We'll talk. Okay. Okay. What are the problems with the LLM? What are the problems? What are the actual problems with the LLMs, the chat GPT or whatever we are having? First one, hallucination. Okay. LLM will confidently, I will say that even if it doesn't have information, okay, chat GPT or Gemini or whatever it is, even if it doesn't have information, it will confidently reply that the answer is this. Okay. The reason is lack of data, or it doesn't have idea about the particular thing. Okay. Okay, like new Tirukkural. Okay. So one thing, okay, it will get hallucinated. If the data is not available, still you will get an output, but it is not actual one. Okay, that is one major problem. And knowledge cutoff date. Nowadays, a recent one, if you are asking a code, yeah, you will get a up-to-date information, but it is actually not from the LLM. It is not from the LLM. Okay, there is a agent in between. Okay, if you ask any recent question, it'll go to online, it'll search and it'll give. It is not from LLM, actual LLM. Actual LLM, it'll have a cutoff date. Okay, maybe I'll go back here and ask, okay, what is your knowledge cutoff date? So my built-in knowledge cutoff date is 2024. Okay, this LLM has a knowledge till till June 2024 only, but still it is able to answer because of a lot of advantages, added features. But actual LM is trained only till June 2024. Okay, so recent information will not be directly available in the LLM. Okay, context window. Some LLMs will have a less, it will not have idea about our data, or it will not within it context window. No, when you are doing a chat, okay, when you are chatting, it will have a context window. No, whatever you ask in the before, it will memorize, but it is not able to memorize the complete one. Like if you are chatting for the 10 days in the same chat box, it will not remember what you chat, no, what you ask in the first day. Okay, so the context window, okay, bias and I will show you the PPT. Okay, context window, and then bias and fairness. Okay, which is nothing but data is trained only on a particular data, biased data. Okay, not an actual one. If it is trained only on particular one-sided data, the LLM may. That is also one of the issue. And high cost and latency. If you are using LLM, it is high cost. Okay, and expensive. Okay, no private data. If I ask a question from which is related to HCL GUVI policy, the LLM will not be able to answer. Right? My ChatGPT will not be able to answer. My Claude or Gemini will not be able to answer what is there in the GUI policy. Right? That is also one of the issue. Okay. For that only, this RAG concept will help you. Okay. RAG is nothing but retrieve, augment, and generate. Three segment. R for retrieve, augment, and generate. Okay. I will give you the example, how it works, all the architecture we'll see. Okay. But mm, what is the difference? Okay. For the base LLM and the RAG plus means LLM with RAG. Okay. So it has a cutoff date, but LLM with RAG will have a access to the latest data, latest document. Okay. And it will not have access to the private data or company data, right? But if I implement RAG, I will pass my data, right? So it is able to read my internal data and it can answer. Okay. So LLM may hallucinate, but here it will give the ground reality. As per document, as per available document, it will give a reality or actual answer. Okay. And other things, provide extra document reference. Yeah, it will, no, LLM will not, it will give an answer, right? When you ask a question, it will give an answer, but it will not give the actual source. But in the RAG, it will give a source also. Okay. And it is a generic response, but RAG with LLM. will give context specific and personalized answer. Okay. Um, Maybe I will show a demo afterwards. Okay, how it works? Okay, I will tell you. Instead of this, I will give a short demo, or I'll write it. Okay, how RAG works? Even for RAG, LLM is required, but not fully. Okay, it is not only depending on LLM. Okay, it is depending on my RAG system. Okay, as I said, RAG, retrieve. Okay, retrieve, augment, and it is generate, right? You will ask a question. Assume, okay, okay. You are asking, um, assume you are going to, you are in a college, you are going to your library, okay, their librarian will be there, no? And you are asking, sir, I need, assume he is a very helpful librarian. If you ask, he will bring a book. Okay, assume, hypothetically, okay. So you are going to the librarian and you are asking, sir, I'm looking for a book which talk about uh, Sanskrit literacy, or literature, or like Tamil literature from 1950s or 1890s, something like that. Okay, what he will do? He will have an idea, right, where it is. In a library, there will be lot of segments, correct? Lot of segments and lot of rows, correct, like this. And if I take each segment, we have racks, correct, like this. Books will be there, correct. What he will do, librarian will go search, and first he will go to the, for example, if I'm asking Tamil literature book, he'll go to Tamil one, and first he will take all the literature books, correct. Ah, he will tell the rack number, but assume, hypothetically assume he's a very friendly, or uh, a good librarian. Okay, what he will do? Assume. Okay, he will go there. He will collect all the books, or he is your friend. Okay, he will take all the relevant books, and he will check, and finally he will give the correct one to you. Right? The same way, what it will do, when you ask a question, when you ask a question, okay, it will go to the database. Okay, this is not a usual, relational database. It's a vector database. Okay, vector database is nothing but vectors. It's filled up of numbers. Okay, based on numbers. Okay, it will go question, and it has lot of information. Okay, so it will compare this one with this. How it will compare? The question will be converted to numbers. Your question will be converted like 1, comma 2, 1, 3, 5, 4. Assume it's a one vector. In a similar way, you have some vectors. Okay, there are thousands of vectors stored, but these four vectors are almost similar. Okay, not exactly matching. We are not filtering out. We are just comparing the relevancy. Okay, we are comparing the question number with the existing one. 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, 4. 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 4. Something like this. Some vectors, some relevancy is there. Okay. Other vectors are like 2, so and so, or okay. So what it will do? It will bring these 5 from the vector database to your system. Okay. This is called retrieve. Okay. Retrieve. And then in this I retrieved, but we'll have an arrangement, no? We'll rank it. Which one is a higher one? For example, this is the most relevant one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. So what it will do, it will rank it. Okay, first vector, first one, this one will come, and then, sorry, this one will come first, and second one, and third one, and then fourth one. It will order it. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, it is arranged. Okay, and then based on this information and my question, okay, question and all this retrieve information, I will pass it to the LLM. I will pass it to LLM. I will tell to the LLM what I'll say. This is my question. Okay, and these are the resources. Based on this, you identify the actual answer and tell me. Okay, identify actual answer and give me the output. That is called generate. The LLM will generate the output. Okay, I'm using LLM, but not directly. I am providing the resources and asking the LLM to find the best result. Fine. Yeah, I will repeat. I will show you. Okay, I will show you with a slide. Okay, so user is asking question. Okay, what is our refund policy? Okay, search knowledge base is telling. Okay, in the database it will go search for the semantic search. Semantic search is nothing but similar content. Okay, wherever, for example, wherever the refund policy or our all these words are matching, not exactly but similar meaning, if it has, it will search. That is called semantic search, or we'll say cosine similarity, lot of things. Okay, it will search for a similar content. This is a question, and these are the database out of which it will compare. It will pick the right one. Okay, some 4 to 5 right or similar one it will pick, and then top 3 to top 5 it will do, and retrieve text will be injected to the LLM, and the LLM will generate the output. Okay, so with this we can avoid hallucination. We can we can create an application using internal private documents. Okay, and other issues. Okay, as we said. Okay, what other where and all we can use is RAG application, customer support chatbot, legal document analysis, or something. I will show an example also. Okay. Mm, Again, LM Studio. Okay. Sorry. I'm asking what is the internet? What is no? How much I can claim for my internet expenses? Okay. Oh, now it is working. See, with the prompt, now it is working. I should have closed that. Fine. 1 minute. How much I can claim for my internet expenses? Okay. The Gemini is working on it. Okay, let's break down how to figure out all this. Okay, it is saying what can you claim? Potential deduction, the IRS, so on. So it is saying. Okay. But assume I have a document. I have a policy with me. Sorry, my company policy document I have. Assume. Okay. Some random document I got it from online. I'm just uploading it. It's not no that much sensitive. Okay. Now I'm asking the same. Okay. I will show you the document also. Okay. Can you see some HR policy, so and so, and somewhere the internet allowance will be there. Reimbursement. You can see, right? Internet reimbursement up to 1,000 per month. Okay. Now I gave the document and how much I can claim for my internet expenses. Now I'm asking question. Okay. Still it is loading, but it started replying for my question. It's not even embedded here, this application. Stopped. Okay, where is my, I'll use GPT for all. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll do it with a code and we'll generate from scratch. For now, I will go with this. This is another application, a similar local system one. Okay, GPT for all. Here I'm uploading a document. I think, yeah. HR policy and browse. Okay. HR policy is loading. Okay. Okay, we'll just add a collection HR policy. Okay. Now I will go to the chat. Okay. Here I'm using Llama 3.2 3 billion parameter and I'm selecting the model. Okay. I'm selecting the document and selecting the model. Okay. Masking. First, let me check without document. Okay. I unchecked the document. How much can I claim for internet expense in um, EY organization? Okay, assume. So I asked how much I can, get it from as an employee of EY, how much I can get it. Some example. For an example I gave. Okay. Let's see what it is saying. I didn't select the document. We'll see. It is a very simple example, Yamini. Tomorrow I will, do each and every step and I will show you. Chunking, retrieval, augment, generation, everything. Okay. Since a lot of applications are running in the backend, it is taking a lot of time. Okay. Maybe I'll check for the chat whether here I have a chat. Okay. So it's a previous chat. Okay. Since it is taking a lot of time, I'm showing the previous chat. Okay. So same question. Okay. Can I claim my internet expense in my company? How much I can claim? So it gave me some so and so information. Okay. After selecting the document, I'm asking, can I claim my internet expense in my company? How much I can claim? Here you can see up to 1,000 rupees per month. Okay. As per section 6.3. If I go back to the document, section 6.3, reimbursement, internet reimbursement up to 1,000 per month. Correct? Are you getting it? First, initially the system is unable to answer or unable to provide the example one. But after providing this one, it is able to. Okay. How many hours? We are about to end. We are about to close the session, Sheikh Ruhin. Okay. So this is a very simple intro. I'm just giving an intro about RAG. Okay. We'll discuss a deeper one. Okay. Fine. Just give me. Okay. Okay. Now a question, a simple one. Okay. If you want to implement AI in your work area, okay, what you will do? What are the things you will implement? Okay. What repetition questions do you know, answer every week? Will you implement AI for that? Okay. Or what decision requires, you know, looking lot of documents, the RAG based one. What decision requires lot of historical document information? Or what task would save hours if you implement AI? You can put your chat, put your questions or what you will implement. You can put in the chat. Will you what you will do if you implement in your college, school, or in your office? If you want to implement AI, what you will implement? What task? For what task you will implement AI? I will talk about RAG full deployment. That is the core topic for tomorrow. As I said, we are covering fundamentals. Fundamentals are very important. Okay, today we are covering fundamentals. So, uh, during end of the webinar, I will give you the workshop. During end of the workshop, I will discuss about industries and, you know, tips. Okay. Okay, I got some good. Tomorrow we'll build a RAG using Python. Okay, and day after tomorrow we'll take a one use case. We'll come no, we'll build end-to-end application and we'll deploy attendance. Okay, projects. Okay, syllabus, whole syllabus. Upload a whole syllabus. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So tomorrow these are the plan for tomorrow. We'll discuss about RAG architecture, chunking and embedding, vector DB and retrieval, and building a RAG application. Okay, fine. And then, okay, I said one task, no? So I gave you one task, right? Take home task. So just do a task and upload it in your LinkedIn or somewhere, or share your feedbacks, not feedbacks, what you learned. Okay, post it in the LinkedIn, uh, so we can track yours. Okay, but my strong suggestion, whatever you learned, based on that you do something and add a value to your portfolio also, and upload in the LinkedIn. But not just a simple one, just upload it and we'll review it. How I can review? You know, we are 300 plus now, right? 1 minute, I'll check now how much. Yeah, 200 right now. Okay, so fine. So how you want to share, no, share your learning journey and the task. Along with that, add the, you know, tags. Okay, don't forget to include the tags. Learn with hashtag learn with GUVI, hashtag GUVI Geeks official, and for day one mention hashtag day one. Okay, these three you just put it. Post your, you know, learnings and the task output, and share it. Okay, tag us, so we'll review us and I will know, I'll be more happy by seeing yours. Okay, go Santosh Gokul, you asked, no, your task is the your no your LinkedIn post is the attendance. I will take that as attendance. Okay, what we should post today, sir? I gave you one task, right? You know, build a application using Google AI Studio, right? Build an application using Google AI Studio and post that. Along with that, whatever you learned, give a description, and then put the hashtag learn with GUVI Geeks, no, official and day one. Okay. With that, I will review all that. I'll start reading the, you know, LinkedIn post with these tags. Okay. And with that, I will take attendance. Okay, cool. Okay. If you want us to know, notice or check yours, yeah, we no other option. Okay. Tomorrow or no. Before coming tomorrow session, before joining tomorrow session, you can do it. Okay. Fine. So thank you. We'll see you. We'll continue rest of the things tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, guys. The task is go to Google AI Studio Think about one application you want to build, you want to solve. Okay, think about that. Write a detailed prompt, put it in the Google AI Studio application, generate an application, take a screenshot and put it in the LinkedIn along with whatever you learned, and put all these tags, include these tags: learn with GUVI Geeks official, and day one. Okay, cool. I'm not sure who asked. A lot of chat I got, so I'm unable to. I can't share the PPT right now because it is like internal one. So even if I share, you will not get an access. But other resources, whatever I'm gonna use tomorrow, I will share it. The docs or the code files, whatever I'm gonna use it, I will share it tomorrow. Sir, I don't have my phone. No props. Do it in the laptop and put it. The LinkedIn, you can open LinkedIn in the laptop also. Okay, fine.